Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel and welcome to a new day. It is Saturday and I have another Walmart grocery haul. This was not planned, but because of what's happening, we had to use up our balance. So this is what we used our balance on. So let's go over what we got for some stock up until who knows when. So right here we got a big pack of chicken drumsticks, and these were $5.69. So it's a pretty good price for all those drumsticks. And we already have a recipe in mind that I will be making tonight. So, and with the price of $5.69 for this entire pack, we're only going to use some of these. So that's going to make an extreme budget meal. So yeah, that's going to be a good struggle meal. So if you have $6, go get some drumsticks and stretch it out. So we got that. And then we also got some chicken breast, and there's 6 good sized chicken breasts in there. So I am going to separate all of this. And then, well, we wanted to do as good a meat stock up as we could. So we also got this 5-pound tube of ground beef chuck, 80/20. So divide this up into pounds. And yes, I do get a scale out and weigh each pack. So just to make sure they're a pound. Alright, so that is what we got for the meat stock up, and I think that's a pretty good stock up. The chicken breasts were $11.10, so that's not too bad. Alright, so 2 types of chicken, 5 pounds of ground beef, and we should be set for a little bit. So, alright, other than that, we picked up a 20 pack of flour tortillas. And I actually was going to take this off the list and just make my own, but I'm not sure my arm and my hand is ready for rolling out tortillas yet. So I think I'm going to end up giving it another month. Today it's a little sore, so I just went ahead and got some tortillas for now. But I definitely want to try to make my own. Well, I have made my own before, but not since my broken arm. So I do want to try to make them again, maybe in another month or so. So giving myself some time here. All right, we also got this. This is a 1-pound pack of just Oscar Mayer sandwich ham, but we actually. This is not cheap when you just look at the overall cost. It's a little over $7, but we actually use it for several different meals. It's already open, that's why it's in the bag. This morning we used it for ham and cheese omelets. We also use them to mix up with scrambled eggs and with picante sauce in them. We also use them for grilled ham and cheese sandwiches, maybe with some tomato soup. And yeah, so we have different uses for this. So, and I don't leave the whole pack out in the refrigerator. I usually split it up into 4 slices, wrap them up, and then freeze them until we use them. That way they're not sitting in the refrigerator with the chance of going bad. Alright, let's go over here. I picked up 1 bag of shredded cheese because we still have some from the Meijer grocery haul that Leanne sent. So there's still some in the freezer. That was a 2-pound bag, I think, and I divided it up into 4 smaller bags. So I think there's still 2 in the freezer and 1 that I just thawed out in the refrigerator. So, alright, so I just got one bag. And then 2 things of butter. Now the Land O'Lakes was almost the same price as the Great Value brand, so why not just get Land O'Lakes? Yeah, they were on a good sale, less than $5. So got that. Got a loaf of bread right here. We picked up 2 of the 18 count large eggs. Just want to make sure we have a good stock up on them. And as I stated before, our mudroom is cold enough that we could keep them in there now for the season, and that frees up a little bit of space in our small refrigerator. So somebody had asked what a mudroom is. It's basically like an entrance room where you can just like kick off your shoes, and like in the winter when you come in all muddy and full of snow, it's just a small room before you enter the main house that you can just kick off your snow boots and dirty clothes and just leave it all in there so you don't drag it in the house. So it's usually a colder room, and yeah, it's just called a mud room. So all right, so that's what that is. And in the winter time, I use ours to store some stuff that would need to go in the refrigerator, but since it's cold enough, I put it in the mud room for the winter. And that's one reason I love winter, because it just gives me some extra space. All right, over here we have 6 cans, you can see them, 6 cans of cream of mushroom. Now this is just like the pure pumpkin, cans of pure pumpkin. We had so much of these over time of going to the food pantries, but we use them so much, and then I was always taking tomato soup instead of, taking more cream of mushroom as well, and we actually got just down to 1 can, so I just picked up 2 cans. Or 6 cans, I just picked up 6 cans. Alright, over here, the last of what we picked up with the remaining balance are some Yoplait. For me, again, I like the Harvest Peach. I got 3 of those. And Glenn, he likes the orange cream in this type. We tried it in the whipped, and we did not like the texture. So, and Walmart never has the orange cream in just this type. So he wanted strawberry banana, and there's 4 of those, because after we were done putting everything on the list, we went through a period of taking this off and putting this on, asking ourselves, do we really need that? And let's put this on. So what we're going to do, if nothing changes, and we're anticipating nothing will change anytime soon. We did get the official letter in the mail yesterday that everything will be delayed, so no payout or no distribution of the food stamps. So what we're going to do to fill in the blanks of like milk, whatever smaller things we might need, this is going to be the last stock up haul for an unforeseen amount of time, because anything after this will just be like milk, bread, those kind of things that we might run out of. And we'll just get that when the Social Security check comes in. We usually don't have a lot left over, but we'll use some of that to fill in the blanks of what we run out of. So for a bit we should be set on meats, hopefully. We still got some meats in the freezer, but this is a good stock up right here between the drumsticks, the breast, and the ground beef. So after we put everything in the cart and finalized our decision, this is what we're getting. We had 80 cents left. We're use it. Don't leave anything for them. So, and I don't know what we could get for less than 80 cents. Because you can't even get a candy bar for less than 80 cents anymore. But Glenn Glenn was on top of it. He said, get another Yoplait. These are 77 cents. So the government got 3 cents on us. So that's why there's 4 for him. I just got him 4 of those. All right, so that is the last stock up for who knows how long. Hopefully everything ends soon, but we're not expecting it. And I've been getting new subscribers in the past few days, so I just wanted to introduce myself. My name is Karina, and I am 59, soon to be 60 in December, and my husband is disabled. He is 68, 69. He's in the background, 9. We never remember what the age is, but he is 69 years old. He is disabled. I am his full-time caregiver. I am not paid to be his caregiver, but that's a whole nother story in itself. So please refrain from commenting or asking the question. That's just a whole nother story. And that is why we receive food share, is because we live off of his Social Security, and I get very little for YouTube. But every little bit helps. So that's my intro, and thank you for subscribing and welcome to the channel. So that's going to be it for this video. I hope you enjoyed it, and thank you so much for taking time out of your day to watch my videos. I appreciate all of you and the support you give my channel each and every day. And with that, remember to live life, be good to yourself, and be good to others. Until next time. Alright everyone, there's something I forgot to show you in this final Walmart stock up haul. And this is the potatoes that we picked up. And this is an 8-pound bag of jumbo baking potatoes. Now, baking potatoes, yes, we use them for baking potatoes, but I use them for other things as well, so not necessarily just baking potatoes. I never saw this when I ordered potatoes, but this was less than $6 for the bag. And I want to show you the biggest potato in there. Look at this potato. Oh my God. I told Glenn we could share that potato. If we do it as a baked potato, we could share that one. And there is nothing smaller than this nice sized potato. That's a good size. So all of them are between the size between this and that big one. So this was also part of our last stock up haul for a while. Alright, so I just wanted to share that with you.